think I started to scare my mum.
Really, I felt sad for him.
Took it quite hard, but he grew up quick.
I got into photography and he was a photographer. He started teaching me to drive and we did climbing together, go off for weekends and just have father and son weekends where we'd go off and do rock climbing, or we'd go out and just have a bit of fun together, you know. All of a sudden, just out of nowhere, there was a car accident and yeah, he was gone. Why me? Why now? Why when we're just getting to know each other properly? Take him away? I think I started to scare my mum. When I lost my temper, I'd punch holes in doors and become almost uncontrollable to a point where I didn't know my own strength. I ended up going on a bit of a downward spiral and getting very depressed. Started to sense that there was something wrong, and after 4 weeks of her ignoring me and 4 weeks of rumours going around that she was cheating on me, I finally confronted her, and it turned out she had been cheating on me for like 3 months with my best friend.
Took it quite hard, but he grew up quick.
We used to go out drinking and yeah, it was good while it lasted. But now I look back on it and I've got a few regrets of things that have happened on nights out.
He was doing it because he was sad about stuff, not because he was going out to enjoy his night.
I was trying to get close and it's just start shouting out, whoa.
And one person in particular noticed it, and that was Pam Turner, who was Will Turner's mum. And she suggested I go along with Will to this youth club that he goes to. And then I spoke to Will about it and he invited me out on the Wednesday night to this youth club. And I had no idea what this youth club was. Didn't know anything about it, didn't know where it was, what it was to do with. Everything changed in my life when I joined the church. From the littlest thing you can imagine to the grander things. My own attributes started to change and my understanding of religion and the gospel started to change a lot more. I changed my friends to people that are like-minded and are members of the church, so I don't have to socialise with people that are going to put pressure on me and try and get me to drink or do things that are against what the church standards are. I prefer to hang around with people of like mind and similar attitude. Everything that went on throughout my life led me to the right path, led me right to the point at the front door of the church. And it was through joining the church that I found the reasons that why these things had happened, why these trials and tribulations must go ahead.
He's passionate about it. He's very passionate about everything to do with church. Now, I've never actually seen that.
If I'm not at Institute, I'm at somebody's house, or I'm organising activities, or I'm at a games night playing football. It's a constant busy week for me.
decided, Sean, right there, would you be in charge of decorations?
Me?
Well, tonight is the York Winter Ball. It's pretty much one of the biggest events on the calendar for the YSA. There will be YSA coming from all over the country for this evening. It's pretty much the most impressive thing that goes through the YSA. I have a little corsage in my hand, it matches my buttonhole. It's for my date this evening.
Well, I think it gives everyone in the church a chance to get to know each other a bit more in a sort of a non-worshipping environment, if that makes sense, like a sort of a social event, and it brings people closer and helps people to realise that there's something other to do rather than going out drinking all the time. People can still have fun without some of the vices in the world today.
No, it's just sort of got more into doing things like he used to do. You know, and gets out and about, which is what he needed. He's not stuck at home. He's out meeting people, enjoying it. And he just loves it. You know, and he'll sit and talk to me sometimes about how he's got on at the daytime, what he's done. He sits and writes things out, writes poems and all sorts. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, he's a lot more upbeat. You know, he seems happy. You know, compared to what he was before. Even though he was like a bright person before, and he seemed really, you know, uplifted and stuff. At this time he looks even happier.
There'll be so much more than I ever had before.